come with me this morning and we've got a nice BMW 320D in that I have done some rear brake work to, and as you can see I've put a new rear caliper on it, new rear discs and pads, and we're going to be bleeding it with the Launch Pro Brake 1. First thing we need to do is get this bonnet open. Pull it twice. Now we've got the bonnet open, we need to locate the master cylinder, which is just underneath that cover over there, and we do need a 10mm just to whiz the cover off. Now we've got the cover off, we need to get the adapter fitted to it. Now because we're dealing with brake fluid, we need to be extra careful, so just put a little wing cover on the vehicle. Now this Launch Pro Brake 1, it does come with two adapters depending on where the master cylinder is. You've got a straight edge and a 90 degree. For this vehicle we're going to be using the straight one. Just literally screw it on now, and we can get the pipe, the feed pipe off the machine, and we can get it coupled up. Now this brake bleeder is mains operated, so you do need to get a bit of an extension lead. It's an absolutely brilliant bit of kit. Right, let's get it turned on. Turn the power on, and we need to set this pressure now to about 2 bars of pressure, which is perfectly healthy or perfectly safe for any brake system. Keep your finger on the start button for a few seconds and you will see the pressure building up. There we go, that's a bit better. We can now adjust it just to get it to 2 bar. Now it's set on 2 bar pressure, we can carry on bleeding the brakes. And one thing I do like about this pressure bleeder is the pipe is long enough, obviously, so you can leave it on your cart or something, leave it coupled up to the vehicle, and if you've got a bad back like me, take the vehicle right up to working height. Now the machine does come with an old fluid container, so you can get your pipe now, connect it up to your bleed nipple, and literally get your 11mm, slacken it off, and you should see all that fluid coming through. Beautiful. And you probably need to leave this, I don't know, for about 30-40 seconds, and as you can see, all the air is coming out of it nice. Ideally, when you're doing a fluid change on a vehicle, you need to divide that bottle up into quarters so you know that you're getting a good quantity of fluid through. And then once you are happy that there is no air in that system whatsoever, literally just lock your nipple off, disconnect your pipe, and literally hold your pipe up in the air so all that excess brake fluid now can return straight back to the bottle. And we're just going to repeat that process on the driver's side, because whenever I do discs and pads, I always slack a nipple off and push that dirty fluid through. A lot of people don't, but I do. So anyway, open the nipple again, and you can see the fluid coming through nicely. And again, another 30-40 seconds. And then once you've finished bleeding all your brakes, literally just turn it off, and what I do is just wind that pressure off, and it saves any pressure being held in the system. Now that we've finished with bleeding the brakes, we just need to remove everything, and everything is literally quick release. Make sure you just wrap it up after you. Keep everything nice and neat. Get yourself a little raggaroonie. And what we're going to do, I'm just going to pull the car back, like so. And all we're going to do then is actually pump your brake pedal up and make sure that that pedal is nice and hard and you have got no air in it whatsoever. Now let's get on the ignition and literally give it a start and check that pedal again. You need to hold your foot down and make sure that it is not creeping. Oh, that is a good pedal, fair play. I'm happy with that. And last but not least, we're going to jump back onto the Launch Euro Tab 3. What an absolutely amazing piece of kit this is. And we are literally just going to update the iDrive. So we need to go into maintenance. Service reset. I'm just gathering everything now. And we need to have a look for rear brakes, because we put rear brakes in, so we need to press F3. Rear brake is being performed. And here we go, we've got rear brakes now which are at 100%. If we go on here, rear brake pads due in 34,000 miles. And also what we're going to do to this vehicle, we're going to add a service record. We go to mode 1, right service record, and we have done rear brake pads, service carried out, independent dealer. I'm going to put this in. Input the distance in kilometers. The only thing I don't really like about this is because you haven't got the miles, you've got kilometers, so you have to convert it from miles to kilometers. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 810. Press OK. Now we just need to input the year, the date, and the year, day, and month. So we've got 2023. We've got the month, which is 05, and it's 05 again, 5th of May. Function complete. And that should update the service history as a record. And there we go, that is one brake fluid bleed with a Launch Pro 1. All I've got to do now is literally just top it up a little bit, make sure it's on the mark, put the cap on, tidy it all up, take it down the road for a bit of a test drive, and yeah, we'll get it sent. Thanks for watching.